you know, you have to search for terms when you're looking through these files, right? You have to kind of think of the worst things and go find them. And so I put in the word abortion because I was, you know, you're having all this deplorable sexual activity, you know.
Right.
So what about abortions? So I found some emails. Trigger warning again. And again, none of my stuff is legal documents, depositions, nothing. These are just emails that were sent to and from people. Well, this is one of them. Okay, so this is to Jeffrey from Redacted. Talked to my mom. She is horrified and said exactly what we had discussed yesterday with you. She said she and my dad would raise the baby in Moscow until school time, and she would never accept abortion. And if Redacted wants abortion, he isn't serious about me. My original thought was, is she talking about one of the people that that she was trafficked to, right? Wants her to get an abortion, but she doesn't want to. Or is this another example of her going to Epstein for advice? Like saying, like, my boyfriend wants me to get an abortion, like, so we don't know, but that's one of the ones I found. But then...
Pause real quick. On the to and from, who's it to, who's it from?
This is to Jeffrey Epstein from Redacted.
Okay, so one of, presumably
one of the victims is yeah, she said, I talked to my mom, she's horrified.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we don't know who she got pregnant by.
But that name is redacted.
So it's a
not
victim.
Epstein.
Yeah.
It's not Epstein.
Yeah, it's not, yeah. So, the fact that it is redacted. So I don't know if they would redact, like, the names of the girls, like, boyfriends that they had that weren't really involved in the case, or if it would just be, because now I'm like, okay, well, what if they're redacting it because it's one of his...
So what I have discovered in all of the documents that I've found and all the court kind of things too, is anybody who has not been prosecuted can be redacted or should be redacted.
Okay. So we still don't know. It could be her boyfriend or it could be somebody she was trafficked to.
So if it's Ghislaine Maxwell, her name would not be redacted.
Yeah.
If it's Donald Trump, his name would not be redacted.
Right.
Because he's been in some of those things, right?
Yeah.
Not that he's guilty or not, but he's been brought up in case files. If it's Bill Clinton, his name would not be redacted. If it's Chris Tucker, his name might be redacted. Even though he's in the files. Fun fact, I have one on that. He has not been prosecuted, so his name would be redacted. So that's just kind of an example.
Okay.
So it could be Joe Schmo, her boyfriend's name.
Oh, okay. So this could be... She's talking about,
just her boyfriend.
But she's going to Epstein for advice.
Right.
So this one is to Jeffrey Epstein from Redacted. It says, Redacted sent me message. He says abortion only. I called her. She sounds pretty sad. I said she can call me any time of the night and come to me if she needs. Stupid idiot with a bunch of exclamation points.
Huh?
So,
can you read that again? Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't quite...
This is to Jeffrey from Redacted. Yeah. So Redacted just sent me message. So the message that Redacted sent to Redacted is, he says abortion only. So whoever this person is pregnant, and whoever got her pregnant said he wanted an abortion and will only accept an abortion, whatever.
Okay.
And so the Redacted that sent this to Jeffrey says, I called her. She sounds pretty sad. I said she can call me any time of the night and come to me if she needs. Stupid idiot with a bunch of exclamation points.
Okay, I have thoughts. Can I think
out
loud? Okay.
Yes.
My thought is, at first, so this is my thought is, this is an email that she's almost like venting to Epstein, this girl, who has one of the other girls telling her, this girl emailing Epstein, this is happening.
Yeah. So my original thought was, because it said, I said she can call me any time of the night. My original thought was Maxwell, but it's redacted, so it's not.
It's not
so
her.
that's the only thing we know, is that this was not Maxwell saying
because it would have said her name. Yeah. And then I was like, oh, that's really sweet. And then she was stupid idiot. I was like, okay, not sweet anymore.
Yeah, like, are we calling the girl a stupid idiot, or her boyfriend that says he wants the abortion stupid idiot?
I get the impression she's calling the other girl a stupid idiot, which made me like, how dare you?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. That's just how I felt that when you were reading it. Like, I told her she could come to me anytime, stupid girl.
Yeah.
You know?
This kind of, that thought kind of brings to mind, like, these girls were groomed, but then, I mean, at some point it must have been, like, Stockholm Syndrome. Mm-hmm. So, I wouldn't be surprised if there were girls turning on each other at some point.
Well, and what's really sad, I have a deposition that I'm going to read. Parts of, not the whole thing. Epstein promised, he was a groom, he did this. He promised these girls so much. And so it's like this, these girls, like Virginia Giuffre, they're down on their luck. They're desperate for belonging and
for something, love and for security,
to get out of the rut that they're in and that their whole life has been.
Yeah.
And he promises this, and he's charming, and he has a woman that's charming too.
I mean,
Maxwell.
like,
you know, it's nasty.
Like Virginia Giuffre, spoilers, I guess, because this is in the episode that I did. But she was promised. She was like, "Hey, if you want to become a massage therapist, we can help you with that. Mm-hmm. You just gotta practice your craft."
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I think that talking about this kind of stuff and what you were just saying, that's kind of turned into Stockholm Syndrome. It's that kind of, you will get it, just keep doing this. You will get it, keep doing this. Going back to Diddy. You know, you will, but just keep this. You will, and it's just kind of like that tantalizing carrot on the stick kind of thing. Like, just keep coming. Just keep, you know?
Yeah.
And then eventually it's like, oh, I put the carrot away, and then you just keep doing the thing.
Yeah.
And that's how nasty
and
stuff
then
works.
And then, so I, from what I know from looking at, like, child abuse kind of things, is if there's other girls, and if they are all groomed to think that this special attention is special because they're special, if 1 week one of the other girls is getting more of this attention than the girl before that, jealousy. I mean, it's twisted and it's awful, but I'm sure that it happens. I'm sure that, you know, jealousy was a thing because that's all they knew, right?
Or if she's doing that and getting more attention, I'm not going to become the model, or he's not going to give me the...
I'm not doing a good job. Yeah. I'm not doing a good job. I'm fallen into his bad graces or whatever. What could I do to make it up to him?
Right.
So we can, you know, it's twisted, but like in Virginia's case, she never had a chance, basically. She all she knew was abuse.
Yep.
So, you know, it's really sad and it's twisted, but yeah, so, I can see girls turning on each other and doing that, and so, and because Jeffrey is, like, big daddy, whatever, Jeffrey.
Don't use that name.
I'm sorry.
It's gross.
It is gross.
Daddy.
Sorry.
So nasty. I'm sorry. Okay.
But they were going to him for advice like you would go to a dad for advice. That's all I'm trying to do. But they, like, so if you need to vent about another girl because you're jealous of the attention that she's getting that's twisted and messed up, you're going to go to Jeffrey about it.
Yep.
And he loved that.
Well, yeah, we read the whole
you can tell he loved
traits,
that. Yeah. So, those are, I think those are all my, until I get to the big ones. So now, it can be your turn.
My turn, 1 moment, please.